Hey everybody, welcome to Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. And today we're going to do another whip and chat. Working on Diamond Air Clubs on Golden Shores by Chuck Benson. Alright. Nice little sailboat thing. Nice little coastal village. There we go. Alright. Square, 29.1 inches by 21.6 inches. 74 centimeters by 55 centimeters, 48 colors, and 3 ABs. Aurora Borealis, 136, 129, 141. Alright, how's it going? Sorry about the previous whip and jet. The camera angle must have been a little weird. I don't know what happened. I had to flip the entire, what I had recorded, I had to flip the entire thing because of the angle my phone was on for some reason, but oh well. It will probably happen every once in a while. I am no cinematographer, but yeah, hopefully it's still entertaining all the same. Let's see what... Oh yeah, that's not too bad for glare. Okay, yeah, let's turn on my kind of side light here. Ugh, hair. Hope everybody's doing good. Yeah, I'm just doing kind of a light brown. We're just working on a rock down here, or seashore. So yeah, it's all good. Yeah, 38.61%. Okay, we're good. So yeah, well, just hang out for a bit. Cat gave me Axel. It gave me some very affectionate claw marks on my hands and bite marks. So, cat's being charming as always. Look at all cute Axel gnawing on my hand. See his belly, and then you go to pet his belly, and then he just wraps around you with his claws and opens his jaws and starts nibbling on you. Very affectionate. Cat is just brimming with endless love and affection for me. Replaced his water and gave him food. Do his litter box every day, so I don't know what his problem is. It's just a cat thing, I guess. I don't know. Love my cat very much, but I don't know, the reciprocation part on his end is just a little shaky. I don't know. He's cute, I guess. We'll just go with that. But yeah, other than that, nah, nothing too exciting really. Just another day. I've been trying to look for alphabet cereal, but I'm not sure if it exists anymore. Yeah, I still keep thinking about that Reddit post that I read a while ago about whether or not there's actually a full alphabet in alphabet cereal. Kind of got me wondering. I haven't really been on Reddit since then, but I read the odd post or whatever that kind of shows up on my phone because I have the Reddit app. So I don't know. Reddit is just like a database of questions people ask or articles, all that. Yeah, kind of a social media for information or news or topics of interest. It's kind of like a miniature database. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then you can comment or add to a post. Yeah, it's basically a social hub for information or theories, facts. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, take whatever you read on the internet with a grain of salt to an extent. Not everything may be true or factual necessarily, but if there's facts or proof to back it up, sure. But yeah, hard to say sometimes, but that's the way it goes. I don't know, the Encyclopedia, like Britannica books now, like any encyclopedias, probably would still have relevant information, but now some of that information might be out of date now. Now, if it's historical, then it's probably as accurate as it was the day it was printed, I suppose, but I don't know if some facts in history have changed based on new discoveries or something, but I guess encyclopedias are a good starting point if you're looking for facts about something, I suppose. Yeah, there are like full episodes of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, like the game shows that aired on PBS, and Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. I kind of watch full episodes of those on YouTube. I don't know, the facts are like way out of date, and the world map has changed like a lot since the early to late 90s. So yeah, they're not really the geography of the countries or whatever isn't as accurate as it was back then. But I guess in every episode they've checked country locations and maps at that time. Well, in one of the shows I think in their original Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego game show, they gave away a PC, like a home computer, personal computer or whatever. Man, a couple of the contestants did catch Carmen Sandiego and win the computer, but yeah, that was way back then when PCs, I guess, were taking off. That was a probably really good PC at the time, or what they had at the time. Yeah, CD-ROM and oh. Oh, if they updated that show now, oh boy. Oh, well, quality might be a little better. But, like, the whole educational aspect of it, like, at that time, an interesting way to learn geography, for sure. Or get an idea of what the rest of the world is like, regionally and all that. But, yeah, I don't mind watching that kind of stuff, so, yeah, it's just something that's engaging for under half an hour, and it's like a full episode. Like, I probably wouldn't see it on TV anywhere anymore. But, oh, I like that kind of stuff, classic kind of stuff. I don't know, it's like we had way more fun in the 90s than, it's like the stuff back then just seems like so much better than it is now. Like, I don't know. There's some pretty cool stuff like that's been created like in this decade, but I don't know. It seems like the 90s had like more joy and energy in its material. Music was engaging. Movies were pretty good. Not that I watched all of them, but no, back then something seemed easier, a lot calmer that I knew of, but I don't know. Now it's just you could cut tension in the air with a knife some days. It's just what's going on in some places of the world. I don't know, it's tricky stuff. But, yeah, within chaos, there's some semblance of peace and order somewhere. It just depends where you look. Yeah. Nothing's perfect, of course, but yeah, just sometimes it just need to look for something that's a little more uplifting. Something that's inspiring and hopeful. Instead of doom and gloom. Yeah, I do the news flip, of course, to, yeah, be in the know of what's going on, but some days you just, it's like, okay, time to go do something else. I have an idea of what's going on. It's, time to turn the TV off and do something else, kind of thing. Yeah, I can only take the news cycle so much. I don't know, it could be easy in some regards to ignore the news, ignore what's going on, but let's have a base knowledge of what's going on, minus the details, then I guess, but yeah, I just kind of skim headlines, just kind of get a general idea of what's going on. Like, don't really dive into something necessarily. Unless it's like a news hour, like with a kind of like NBC or CNN or something, where they just focus on one issue and then dissect it like 20 different ways all day. Yeah, news talk shows or whatever. I don't know. It's just so one person isn't doing the news all day. It's a variety of people and different viewpoints of what's going on and talking to different people about world events. I don't know. It's what we watch at night. Yeah, just before supper in the afternoon. My mom watches General Hospital. I watched the odd episode of GH as well, but it's soap I kind of appreciate to an extent. My mom's watched it for like probably before I was even born. I don't know if she's watched it ever since it started, whenever it did. But yeah, I don't mind General Hospital. It's the only one, soap that she really watches. Well, Coronation Street, if you count that as a Yeah, we'll call it a soap opera. It's a British soap opera, but nonetheless, it's half an hour. General Hospital is half an hour. Or an hour, I mean, sorry. Yeah. I catch snippets of it, know the names of some characters. Like a couple of the main characters, but I don't know. Sometimes get sucked in. But, you know, with soap operas, it's a saga. Some storylines just, they spend weeks on some storylines. And I can imagine the work schedules for the actors. Ooh. They probably record for hours. They probably film for hours. So you gotta do like a week's worth of episodes. Their schedule is probably like pretty intense. Well, for any soap opera, really. Wow. I'm sure they've got it all figured out. They've probably got storylines planned for like a few years ahead of time. They're probably constantly writing scripts and all that. Oh boy, that's gotta be a full-time gig. For soap opera. And like, how do you end a soap opera? Like, I'm sure a couple have ended, but you can like add new characters and kill some off and have a character change their identity due to like memory loss, which is a common plot thread. I don't know, at the base, you know, soaps are like corny, but it's like entertainment. Some of the plot lines are a little far-fetched, but they kind of stretch your beliefs a little. Kind of stretch the truth of reality a little. But I don't know. Yeah. They're entertainment. It's like wrestling. Like, people just love wrestling, but yeah, no, it's kind of fake, but it's entertainment. I don't know, I could sit and watch wrestling, but doesn't mean I like it or anything, but I don't know, we all like different things, nothing wrong with that. I'm not like a huge fan of like wrestling or anything, but I'd sit down and watch it for a few minutes. Like, I don't know, I just remember Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, whatever, however. I don't know, I had like a rubber action figure of him. Yeah. I don't know where I got it from, or it was my brother's or something. It's just, yeah, Hulk Hogan. Yeah, back in Stratford when I was younger. I just remember watching like Scooby-Doo, SpongeBob SquarePants. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Like, when it was actually on TV. Digimon, Pokemon, like the first seasons of them. Yu-Gi-Oh. What? I don't know, TV was so much more fun back then. As a kid, there's some pretty cool TV shows, though. Now, yeah, just watch the news and the odd Hallmark movie, made for TV movie. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, when a kind of Madagascar type movie is on TV, like on a weekend or something, we'll turn to that. Yeah. Seen Madagascar trilogy a few times. Is it just 3 movies or is it 4? I thought they did a 4th one. Or that could be an Ice Age as well. Yeah, we like those kind of movies. Now we're really too old to watch animated movies. Don't have to be a kid. Probably loaded with adult jokes anyway. Mature themes in a kid's movie. So the parents that have to sit there for the hour and a half to 2 hours can enjoy the movie to a certain extent. Yeah, the Hallmark romance movies. Yeah, kind of seem like the same script and just the same actors too. I think we just have a certain amount of Canadian actors, and you just see them in different movies. Sometimes the same couples and get together in the movies. It's pretty funny. Now, some of the movies are pretty good actually, but it's background noise for my mom. Yeah, I liked a couple of them. Like, nice, calm couple of hours. Dad and I kind of poke fun at them. Well, I think my mom makes fun of them to an extent too, but Dad says something or predicts something that's going to happen in the movie, and then it happens. And we like joke at each other. It's like, did you write this? Did you write the script? It's like oh man. Yeah, we just poke fun at stuff. It's like what difference is it gonna make, really? Scream at the TV during news conferences for some things. It's just, yeah, just at the back of your head. They can't hear you screaming at the TV, but do it anyway. I freak out over car commercials and oh my gosh. Push button start, heated steering wheels, everything but like safety stuff that you need in the car. Airbags maybe, working brakes, like safety stuff. No, it's just all the heated front seats and basically like a tablet in your dashboard. And that's why you need AI in your car too. Voice command AI while you're driving a vehicle. It's basically a PC with wheels. Supercomputer with wheels. Nothing's more reassuring than having like a AI voice giving you directions, and you remember to tell it to put something on your grocery list while you're driving. And it's probably connected to the Siris or Alexas that you have at home. It's just, oh my gosh. Yikes. Probably half the conversations some people have in their house, or what people do in their house, and these AI things like probably pick up details or something. I don't know how they work 100%, but you're basically talking to a machine and it's recording stuff. Like a cloud server or something somewhere. So, dear knows what's happening to what's really going on in those things. They're convenient, but yeah. iRobot. We're headed there. Yeah, just paranoid, but yeah. Hindsight's 2020 when there's like a robot terrorizing the street or something. Terrorizing your residential street and you can't do anything to stop it. It's like, oh, neighborhood's on fire. Oh. Robot is having a really good time. Just going on a rampage. Everything's fine. Whole neighborhood's on fire, cars flipped over, people running for their dear lives. So refrigerators out to get them. AI refrigerator. There's now a fridge that you just tap on the door and it shows you what's inside. Pull the handle. See what's in the fridge. Like, oh my gosh. Just, what? It's like, please no. There's convenience and there's laziness. But yeah, there's always another side to that too. What if somebody doesn't have limbs or hands, just prosthetics, or yeah, I always have to think about that too. Like, it could help somebody that's unable to do certain things. My phone move. Probably been off camera this whole entire time. I've just been down here. I don't know. Just hanging out. I don't know. I always have to revert back to, yeah, probably somebody that might not be able to open their fridge as well or efficiently. Yeah. Or there's just people who like convenience. Just that little extra pizzazz in their house, or like using fancy technological stuff. If it's out there and people buy it, then they'll just keep making appliances and stuff tailored to people who buy that kind of fancy stuff. I don't know. It's the way it's going. It's a pretty hardcore competitive world out there. It's a new interesting thing that somebody else isn't doing. Will probably make somebody millions, if not billions of dollars. But this getting food delivered to you in a box, or it's starting to get ridiculous. It's like, you'll never have to cook again. I'll just give you all this food delivered to your door. It's like, what? How expensive those boxes are. I guess you get to choose what you want to get, what you want to eat for a few weeks or whatever, 3 or so, I think there's like 3 meals in these boxes. You still have to like cook them to an extent, but they give you instructions and all that for the most part that I've seen. We're keto and gluten free, so we have to bake a lot of our stuff anyway. I still eat gluten and all that, but it's just what my parents do, what my mom does for her diet, keto and gluten. It's a wheat sensitivity thing, or allergy. I think it's a wheat sensitivity. Mom doesn't eat refined sugar or wheat. And yeah, she bakes a lot of stuff that we eat. So, I'm fine with it. I eat some of the stuff, but I don't know. It's what people are comfortable with, and some people probably don't have a fancy kitchen, but they can get food delivered to a few meals delivered to their door, or they're too busy. Then yeah, the convenience is there, but if you're too busy to like even cook a meal, like, shouldn't you, isn't that kind of like a sign to dial something back a bit? Like, make time to make meals instead of getting takeout all the time or something? Not my call really, but yeah, isn't that a sign that you should slow down a bit? Like, we all have to eat, and just going for convenience all the time, I don't know, sometimes doesn't yield healthy alternatives. But yeah, it just depends on everybody's lifestyle, really. Like, if you have a couple of kids and they do sports and stuff, and you work full time, and your significant other works full time as well, yeah, that whole family dynamic, everybody's like doing something and always on the go. It just, yeah, it's just crazy schedules. Yeah, you could try to tell somebody to slow down and smell the roses, but is that really a thing anymore? Like, I don't know. It's a hard go sometimes, I'd imagine. Because you can, like, work from home now. Like, you get contacted anytime. Get called into work or whatever, or yeah, it's just, you don't really schedule downtime anymore. It's just go, go, go. Like, even you like have to schedule in like fun activities to do, just so you like remember to wind down every once in a while. It really shouldn't be like that, but it's just, society is just stuck on go, go, go. Let's not hit the brakes until we like die of exhaustion. And then even sleeping sometimes just sounds like something to do. It's like, I have to sleep for a bit, I'll do whatever tomorrow, and then it's just go, go, go again. and you're probably not sleeping 100%. You have nights where, yeah, like, you slept, but it doesn't feel like you've actually slept. It's just like... I did sleep, and then the next day you're still, like, dead tired. It's like, what? What happened? I swear I slept. I don't know, it's just... yikes. We're just constantly going, and it's just a really rough break when you just try to stop or slow down your daily routine. It's just like a sudden jolt. It will give you a little whiplash. I think we're just so used to going. It's an endless cycle. I'm not one who's really good with going on vacation, like taking days off of work. I don't know. My department's basically 4 people that know how to run that equipment. It's not like somebody else is going to be giddy to stick around for like a 12-hour shift to cover one of us. So it's like... yeah, it's probably just like the fact alone that it's like 12-hour shifts, like straight 12-hour shifts. There's like no 8-hour stuff. I don't mind. I knew that going right in, and that I was going to shift from days to nights on a monthly basis. I was told everything when I started. And some people who just get to work 8-hour shifts, straight 8-hour shifts, and they still freak out about it. It's like, seriously? I was working even like through high school, even if it was McDonald's or Tim Hortons. Lasted like a year at both those jobs, but McDonald's, I probably would have stayed there for quite a while, but I moved to St. Mary's from Stratford, so that's a job I had to quit. Didn't want to, I loved it. Like, it was McDonald's, like, come on. It's like, that's a good thing to have on your resume. It's like, I worked at McDonald's. Yeah, not high class job, but it's fast food. People need to eat, and yeah, people don't eat McDonald's like every day, but it's there. It's a convenience, but a convenience I understand. That's tangible. Everybody has to eat, and if you have a cheat day where you eat something that's close to food but not really, then there you go. To have like a naughty day every once in a while. Yeah, I go to McDonald's every once in a while. We have naughty days. I bought Pop-Tarts today. I love Pop-Tarts. I just get them every once in a while. It's pure sugar, but you know, I bought them, so yeah. Love Pop-Tarts. I don't bother toasting. I just unwrap them and eat them. Screw that. Hey, it's like, oh. Sure, they're not necessarily good for me, but I'm the one who's eating them, so me. So, whatever my opinions are about fast food or whatever, if somebody disagrees with me, then yeah, okay, that's fine. No problem there. It's all good. I don't know, I can yelp on about conveniences and complain about stuff, but if that's what people enjoy, then I don't know. Go for it. I'm all good for it. I can't do anything about it. I just enjoy griping about stuff. It's beyond my control, but it's still fun just questioning some stuff. Just laughing about it. It's like, heated steering wheel or airbags? Airbags. Massage driver's seat or brakes? Brakes. It's a car, not a massage chair. Not a massage recliner you're supposed to be driving. If I had those massage knobs or whatever in a driver's seat, I'd be in a ditch and on fire. Car would be flipped over and in pieces. Mangled in a ditch. No. I just need a car that gets me from point A to point B. That's all I'm concerned about. I don't need a sunroof. I can roll down a window, or can have a key fob. Don't need push button start. I'm sure push button start is just going to become standard someday. It's just so many fancy features in some stuff. It's just, is this even a phone anymore? Like, is it still a phone? It's like smartphone 265. It's like, what? Does it still send and receive texts and take phone calls? No, but it'll direct satellites in space and realign the planets if you ask it nicely. It's like, seriously. I don't know. It's just basically holding supercomputers in our hands now. Ooh, that's not creepy at all. Yeah, let's just change traffic lights on at will. Their cell phones, there's an app for that, probably. It's just, wow. And how many streaming services or apps do we need? Like, Netflix and all that, Crave, Disney Plus. I canceled my Disney Plus. I wasn't using it. Sure, I watched the odd movie that I watched years ago. It's great. Like, I found nothing wrong with Disney Plus. I just was not using it. I like movies, but I'm not watching one every day. It's just another subscription fee. I just canceled. It's like, whatever. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, some things like that you just forget about. You're just paying subscription fees just for it to be there. It's like, I'm not using this, so I'm just gonna cancel. Yeah. For some stuff, there's like almost too much. It's almost too convenient. Yeah, I love YouTube music, but I listen to music every day. It's like a major part of my life, so I don't mind YouTube music, because just turn it on and listen to hours of music that I like. Yeah, I like that kind of streaming service. I don't mind that. Something that's tuned to my interests. Oh, excuse me. But like something TV show based, like TV series and made for like exclusive titles for said streaming service. It's just, yeah, it's just too much. It's like, oh, have you seen this show on Netflix or whatever, this new show? And it's like, no. It's like, hey, if it probably works for thousands of people, like watching stuff on their cell phones or something while they're on break at work. It's there, but I don't know. It's just something like Netflix. Just, I had Netflix at one point, but they took some stuff off, some shows off that I was into, and they disappeared, and they add stuff, and it's like, yikes. Just leave stuff alone. You put it on there, and then suddenly a show you're watching or a movie that you wanted to watch is like now gone. Like no warning whatsoever. It's just, oh, this is ridiculous. And you're paying like whatever a month for it, and you can't even watch stuff you like because it's gone. It's like, nope. Yeah, I gripe about stuff, but there's somebody else out there that probably can live without it. Or people don't have satellite TV anymore and they just stream. So, yeah, that's practical in a sense. Like, if you just like movies, or, yeah. Yeah, because satellite TV can give you a whole barrage of channels, but if you only watch a couple channels, yeah, it's not really too practical. So, yeah. Yeah, we have satellite, and we only watch a few channels, but I think at this point you get like a base amount of channels, and then you can add accordingly. Like, you can kind of purchase channels or add channels to your receiver or PVR receiver. Yeah, you can kind of tailor what you watch, what channels you have have access to. I don't know. Yeah, TV is my parents' entertainment. They pay for it. They got satellite. But yeah, we're basically news-based. Yeah. Mom watches a lot more TV than I do. Grey's Anatomy, Station 19. What else? 911. Emergency. The Texas one. 911 Lone Star, I believe. Bowl. Legal shows and cop shows. Chicago PD. Yeah. Chicago Med. Yeah, that's just their background as an RN, the medical shows. Yeah. it's, yeah, it's just her medical background. So she does like those medical shows. I don't know. It's my parents' entertainment. Like, sure, I catch an episode or two, but I'm not invested in that kind of stuff. I can just get up anytime and just go do something else. Yeah. They pay for satellite. I watch the news. Yeah. We just do our own thing around here. It's just... I'll sit down and watch the Odd Nature documentary, BBC. Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. Just calm stuff. News cycle for half an hour to an hour. CP24. Yeah. Just keep it simple. Try not to get too invested into stuff. Watch the odd medical show, New Amsterdam. But not... I try not to get invested into any series or anything on TV. I watched Once Upon a Time for probably up to season 5 or 6. Yeah, season 6. Yeah, we watched it as a family on Sunday nights. Yeah, it was great, and then great for a good chunk, and then it just started going downhill. But it's over now. Like, I don't hate TV, it's just becomes consuming. If you're just engaged with, like, way too much stuff, way too many shows. They all start copying each other after a while. Like, if a social issue or something comes up on a medical show or a legal show that you know about, like, off the news, just for the show to stay relevant or popular or timely, and it's like, man. I already seen this on the news. Now you're putting it into like a storyline on a show that's supposed to be an escape from reality for a couple hours. Oh well. Yikes. Well, sometimes that's how you convey the idea or seriousness of a social issue, by putting it in a TV show, like a drama or a TV show. Yeah, that's common. It's a good approach, but yeah. Yeah, it can just be upsetting too. Just constantly hearing about certain issues all the time though. So it's touch and go. Yeah, I don't know. It's just if the ratings are there, then people will watch what's on. I'm just gonna, yeah. Plug that cord. I'm just gonna keep bumping into it. I should have a good chunk of battery. $54. Oh wow. Quicker. Yeah, talk about TV every now and then, but yeah. It's just kind of one of those days just to talk about random stuff. Well, basically what these WIP and chats are, just casually talking about stuff. Yeah, there are some TV shows where I just have to get up and get out of the room. Like, anything about, like, rescuing animals or something, if they have to euthanize an animal or something, I'm out of the room. Like that's it. I can't stand that stuff. It's a fact of life. But yeah, I understand the logistics behind euthanization of animals. Like, these are like wild animals. In some cases, yeah, those wildlife shows can be kind of rough sometimes. Most of the time they're great, and then yeah, there's just the odd issue that comes up that even I can't stand. Yeah, because when I was young, we had to put a cat that we had down because he had a urinary tract infection and he was suffering, so had to put the cat down. Oh man, I was so upset. I was just so upset all those years ago. I was young, so didn't like fully understand what was going on, but eventually understood. I think it was explained to me what was going on. And cat was in pain, so went to sleep for a long time. Casper, it was a white cat or something. Yeah, it's got a urinary tract infection, and yeah, just took it to the vet and put it down. Yeah. Yeah, we've had a couple cats that got hit by cars because we were in the city. Axel, however, is an indoor cat, so yeah, we're very adamant about him staying in the main part of the house. We have doors separating the addition that I'm in now, the studio here. He does run out here at the odd time. If the door is slightly loose or slightly open, but we just immediately catch him and bring him back into the main house. We don't want him out here. It's too many things for him to destroy, chew on. He'll chew cords. Yeah, it's just can't leave that cat unattended if you have a soft charge cords or whatever. He just chews electrical wires for some reason. And it's usually like the most annoying thing to have to replace. Like, yeah, if it's a charge cord, yeah, you're basically screwed. Well, it's a cat thing. Dogs would do the same thing, I'm sure. Chew on stuff. I don't know why. Could never understand such things, but yeah, it's certainly not a way to earn affection in my eyes. Oh. It's so upsetting having something they have to charge and you can't because your cat chewed a chunk out of the cord. Cord doesn't even work anymore. Or dog. I just have a cat now. So, yeah. But anyway, you've been watching Echoes the Color of Jeffery Morrison. I will put my social stuff down below in the description. Yeah, my Facebook profile and how my name's spelt. Yeah, my first and last name, Facebook profile. My Facebook business page, just, it's a casual update page regarding progress on canvases and what I'm doing with the YouTube channel Echoes of Color here. It's just basically a companion page, and my Instagram. Yeah. Same thing. I just take progress pictures of canvases sometimes, and every once in a while, and yeah. I just follow some other content creators on Instagram as well. So, yeah. It's basically a small community. I don't know. Interconnective interaction thing. I don't. Yeah, just. I'm on social media somewhat. Just in a, hey, how you doing kind of way. Not like up in your face. Yeah. But anyway, take care. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.